Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's Warren, Mr. Incredible Edwards, signing in for another edition of Miles in the Morning. Today I want to talk to you about growth. See, you can have wild or jungle growth like these trees right here, or you can refine yourself, cut down the weeds, cut down all the excess stuff, basically prune yourself so that you can have better growth. It's a quote that says, sometimes you got to slow down in order to speed up. And that's exactly what I've been doing. Wait, hold on, let me be accountable. Today is day 13. I missed yesterday, which was day 12. For the most part, I've been super consistent. But when I'm not, I feel it the next day in my workout, and I feel it in my spirit that I was dishonest and I didn't do what I said I was gonna do. So I'm just that more motivated to get it done the following day. But back on the path of manicured growth, so to speak. So you could have a lot of success working and doing things on your own, but when you have a coach, a mentor, a business partner, somebody who's traveled the journey that you're traveling, someone who has experienced the bumps, the bruises, someone who can kind of help you dodge those landmines so that the process doesn't have to take as long for you as it did for them. That's the kind of growth that you want. It's something called OPE, other people's experience. In my opinion, that's one of the best ways to learn, because you don't have to necessarily learn those tough lessons. I learned early on in life that I prefer OPE because when I was young and my mom told me don't touch that stove because it's hot, I did it anyway. I touched the stove, I got burnt, and I learned. I would prefer to not be in a position where I got to learn by getting hurt. Good morning, good morning. So that's what it's about, y'all. It's important to make a plan, set some goals, periodically revisit that plan, revisit them goals to see if you on track, on target or not. And if you're not, assess why you are not on track. Make those carburetor adjustments so you can get back on track so that you can achieve what you want. They say a goal that's not written down, that doesn't have a date to be accomplished, is merely a wish. And I'm here to tell you, if you didn't already know, life is too important and too short to just be winging this thing and to just be wishing. We are the directors of our own life. We actually get to write the script on how our life goes, but unfortunately, we too lazy to make it happen. For example, I read a lot of self-improvement and business books, and one of the things it talks about is every morning when you wake up, write down your goals, and every night, right before you go to bed, write down your goals. I analyzed it and I wondered why they want you to do a repetitive task so much. But when you write down your goals in the morning, psychologically, it gets your brain focusing, concentrating, and thinking about those goals. Because we all know if something's out of sight, it's out of mind. Same thing when you write it down at night before you go to bed, you program your mind to think about it. It's just like if you watch a scary movie before you go to bed, you be dreaming about that dang thing. So in life, if we just be disciplined enough to write down our goals every morning when we wake up and every night before we go to bed. We can program our subconscious mind to start coming up with creative ways to accomplish that goal, that task that we seek and desire. I'm going to be transparent and say that's something that I have not been successful at doing. For some reason, I've had the habit or the spirit of laziness to not get that down. But I guess since I put myself on blast, that's something that I'm going to go ahead and make happen. At this point, I'm starting to feel like I'm beating a dead horse. But the most important part that I want you all to get is on your journey to whatever it is that you want, it's not going to necessarily be a straight path. You're not going to necessarily get it done in the manner that you initially thought. However, if you stay consistent, you keep chopping at it, then you will. And they say that when you propel a rocket, it adjusts its course, I don't know, 100,000, about 1,000 times, and it still reaches destination. So we too, like a rocket, could adjust our course and still make that destination. Like I said, my goal was to run every day, Monday through Friday, without skipping. However, I have skipped a couple days, but my recoil time is good. I don't allow me missing that day to defeat me and say, oh man, I knew I couldn't do it. Oh man, I messed up, and then not do nothing. I just get up and get after it the next day, reset, knock it out. So again, this is Warren, Mr. Incredible Edwards, signing in for another edition of Miles in the Morning. Health equals wealth. Go get you some. I hope you all are able to take advantage of other people's experience and learn from what I'm doing. Hopefully it's motivating some people to get up, get after it, and start moving so that they can get in a better shape and better health. And that's it. So, again, Miles in the Morning, health equals wealth. Go get you some. Yeah!